Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and staying safe and happy at your homes. I am your social studies teacher, Ms. Farheen, and I welcome you all to your class. My dear students, as you know that we are on unit number 1, citizenship, and today is its 10th lecture. So my dear student, let's quickly have a look that today the students will be able to resolve conflict through discussion. तो आज जो है स्टूडेंट्स को ये पता चल जाएगा कि हम डिस्कशन के थ्रू कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को कैसे ख़त्म कर सकते हैं. व्हेन एवर यू आर इनटू अ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, आप किसी झगड़े में पड़ जाते हैं तो उसको सॉल्व भी किया जा सकता है. उसको ख़त्म करने का तरीका यूज़ ऑफ पावर नहीं हो सकता. तो दैट इज़ उसका सोल्यूशन हमेशा जो है दैट इज़ डिस्कशन, एंड द स्किल्स दैट विल बी डेवलप्ड आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड एनालिसिस. So my dear students, let's quickly refresh your knowledge. So answer the question, how do you resolve conflicts at home? घर में कभी झगड़ा हो जाता है जब आपका बहन भाइयों के साथ हो जाता है ना, तो कैसे आप उसको कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को रिजॉल्व करने की कोशिश करते हैं? अगर छोटा भाई है आपका तो पिटाई तो नहीं करते उसकी? Do you hit him? That is very bad if you do so. Try not to hit anybody, abuse anybody. Do not show your power to a weak person. Try to discuss things out, try to give a proper solution of the problem, and then you can easily solve the conflict. What is the best way to resolve a conflict? That is discussion. Talk. And when you talk with calm and relaxed behavior ke saath, so then you can solve a conflict easily. Do you listen to others patiently during a conflict? अगर कोई disagreement हो जाता है आपका, तो क्या आप दूसरों को पोलाइटली सुनते हैं, पेशेंटली सुनते हैं, या बस झगड़ा मेरी सुने और किसी और की नहीं सुननी? अगर नहीं करते ऐसे, इफ नो, योर आंसर इज नो, देन ट्राई टू लिसन अदर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑल्सो एंड गिव अ थॉट टू इट, एंड ऑलवेज be in a relaxed and patient mood. And do you try to resolve conflict by discussion? क्या आपका जब कोई झगड़ा या डिसएग्रीमेंट हो जाता है, झगड़ा हो जाता है, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो जाता है, क्या आप उसको कभी खुद से इनिशिएटिव लेते हैं कि चलो बैठ के बात कर लेते हैं, लेट्स डिस्कस एंड गिव अ प्रॉपर सोल्यूशन ऑफ दिस प्रॉब्लम? डू यू हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ एटीट्यूड? वेरी गुड if you are a sensible person. So my dear students, let's quickly look at the Islamic perspective. Ali ibn Abi Talib reported, the messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, verily after me there will be conflicts or affairs, so if you are able to end them in peace, then do so. So नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम जो है वो कह रहे थे, उन्होंने अपने आने वाले तमाम लोगों से और हर किसी से, बल्कि वो ये बात कहते हैं कि मेरे बाद बहुत से झगड़े भी होंगे, बहुत से डिसएग्रीमेंट्स भी होंगे, लेकिन आपको चाहिए, हम सबको चाहिए कि हम उसको पीसफुली उन झगड़ों को रिजॉल्व करें. देयर शुडंट बी एनी वॉर, देयर शुडंट बी एनी बिग कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. हमेशा एक पीसफुल solution होना चाहिए for every conflict. So my dear students, now is the time for activity. If your best friend misunderstood you, what will you do? अगर आपका बेस्ट फ्रेंड आपको मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग कोई हो जाए, वो आपके बारे में कुछ गलत सोचने लग जाए, सो आप क्या करेंगे? यू विल टॉक टू हिम. आप उसके पास जाएंगे, बैठकर बात करेंगे. व्हाट वी नीड, व्हाई वी नीड टू टॉक. ठीक है, अगर आप बैठ के उससे बात करेंगे तो बात क्यों करना जरूरी है? बिकॉज दैट्स हाउ यू कैन बी फ्रेंड्स अगेन. इस तरीके से आप दोबारा दोस्ती कर सकते हैं. अगर आपकी मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो गई एंड यू विल नॉट टॉक, आप भी नाराज हो जाएंगे, सो हाउ यू कैन बी फ्रेंड्स अगेन? सो यू कैन लूज अ गुड फ्रेंड देन. So go and talk to your friend, and that's how you can peacefully resolve the misunderstanding. So my dear students, we can also resolve conflicts through following methods. हम इसके अलावा कैसे कैसे conflicts को ख़त्म कर सकते हैं? Dialogue, बात करके. Talking in a polite way. आप आराम से ये देखें, अगर आप rude हो जाएंगे, so what will happen? What will happen? झगड़ा और बढ़ जाएगा, conflict और बढ़ जाएगा. But if you will be polite, then you can easily resolve the conflict. Listen to others. If there is a problem, somebody has a misunderstanding, try to listen them out and give the solution. Instead of being rude and abusive, try to listen to others' opinion and then find a solution. And if you cannot sort out any of your conflicts, then go to a mediator. आप किसी ऐसे बंदे के पास जाएं, उसको जाके अपनी सारी बातें सुनाएं. देखें, इन दोनों के दरमियान में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है, and this person is a mediator. ये इन दोनों की बातें सुनेगा, and then he can give a solution to the conflict or to the problem. This kind of solution is called, this kind of person who will listen to both the parties is called a mediator. ठीक है? So my dear students, now quickly open page number 16 in your books. I hope everybody has opened page number 16. Now let's read out the text given on this page and see other solutions for the conflicts. Talk. We can resolve conflict by dialogue. Talking to others about the issue politely can fix half of the conflict. So my dear students, number one is dialogue. जब आप बात करते हैं और politely दूसरों के साथ बात करते हैं और उनकी बातों को सुनते हैं, तो आपका आधा झगड़ा तो ऐसे ही खत्म हो जाता है. ठीक है? Instead of being rude, try to be polite so that you can finish the conflict. Listen. Next is listen. Listening to others' point of view is essential. ज़रूरी है ये बहुत. ठीक है? Sometimes the conflict occurs because we do not listen to what the other person wants to say. अब आप अगर दूसरे की बात को नहीं सुनेंगे तो आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कि what is the problem? If you will listen to that person, you can end the conflict because you can find out the solution and then the conflict can end. Next, discussing the conflict. We should discuss our point of view with the conflicting party in a peaceful manner. By doing this, another party will have to have a chance to put forward their ideas as well. After that, we can have healthy discussion and patiently find out suitable solution. So my dear students, जब आपका कोई झगड़ा हो जाता है, when you have a disagreement, when you have a conflict, तो आप जब चीज़ों को डिस्कस करते हैं, both will have a discussion, दोनों जो है वो dialogue करेंगे, both will listen to each other, then they can have a peaceful solution for that conflict. आप दोनों को अपनी बात करने का मौका मिलेगा and in this way you can end the conflict. So my dear students, next is mediator. Suppose the people of conflicting parties are not listening to or understanding each other's point of views. In that case, a third party interferes and should play a productive role known as mediator. The mediator tries to bring both parties to some table to resolve the conflict. Therefore, it is clear that the most practiced and peaceful means of resolving conflicts are communication and discussion. If we could overview the histories of conflicts, we would conclude that all the serious issues, whether political or social, are resolved through dialogue. So, my dear students, next is mediator. If you have a problem and both the parties cannot sort it out, they're not talking, they're not discussing, they're not listening to each other, then a third party can come in और फिर वो उनको कहता है कि let's come to a table, sit, relax and talk. फिर वो उनको एक ऐसा solution देता है on which both the conflicting parties will agree. And in this way, there will be a peaceful solution for the conflict. So my dear students, अगर आप history को उठाकर देखें तो जितने भी conflicts हैं, whether they are political, social, personal issues, वो सब कैसे resolve हो सकते हैं? Just because of discussion, listening to other, respecting each other's point of view. That's how you can easily come to a solution. Otherwise, अगर आप झगड़ा करेंगे, war करेंगे, what will happen? There will be more conflict and it will never end. So to end the conflict, discussion should be there, talk should be there, listen to each other. So my dear students, with this note, let's wrap up the lesson. We can resolve conflicts through dialogue, discussion, listening patiently, and with the help of a mediator. So 1 2 3 4 आपको हमने 4 ways बताए हैं to end a conflict. So my dear students, your homework for today is you have to do a discussion with your parents that how can a mediator resolve conflict. एक mediator जो है वो conflict को कैसे resolve कर सकता है. Go and discuss it with your parents. Why discussion is the key to resolving conflicts. ठीक है. अब आपको बहुत से मैंने ways बताए हैं और तरीके बताए हैं और ये भी बताया है why it is important. ठीक है. Now you have to go to your parents. Sit on the dining table when you are eating your food and you can have a discussion. You can have a healthy discussion with your parents. So let's move forward towards the worksheet, ways to resolve conflict. There are bubbles given here. We often face conflicts at different places. How do you resolve them? Resolve these conflicts. आप घर में कैसे resolve करते हैं? You have to write it down. At school, at neighborhood, with peer group, with siblings. Okay? आप हर स्टेज पे कैसे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स को रिजॉल्व करते हैं whenever there is one. So you have to write down the way of solving the conflict. ठीक है. स्कूल में अक्सर जो है अगर आपका झगड़ा हो जाए तो then the teacher has to jump in as a mediator. तो मैंने आपको 1 बता दिया. ठीक है. So what are the other ways of solving the conflict and other places? So my dear students, in the next class, we will learn the terms civic sense and common etiquettes. ठीक है. अगले lecture में हम civic sense के बारे में बात करेंगे. I will tell you in detail कि civic sense क्या होती है and what are some common etiquettes which we should adopt. और उनका फिर हमें क्या फ़ायदा होता है. We will also have a look at that. Until then, keep everybody safe and have a good day. Allah Hafiz.